Welcome back, Brickmaniacs, to another Monday SitRep episode of Brickmania TV. I'm Cody Osell here with Dan Siskind, and we've got quite a bit to go over, so I guess we'll just have you jump right into it.
Dive into it. Well, normally this week, we start with the new releases. New releases this week are actually sold out. It's the JU52 and the DFS 230 glider.
Yes.
And they are actually sold out. Mm-hmm. So if you ordered them, if you ordered one on the pre-order, it's probably already on its way. I've seen a lot of boxes go out. I think a bunch of them went out last week. So chances are if you ordered it, it's already on its way. We will be able to do more of those. In a few weeks or so, we'll probably be able to announce another relaunch of it. They sold out relatively quickly, but our production is really, we're backed up. Yeah. So you can see some stuff on the table. What's on the table, stuff that's going into production or already in production. We'll talk about each one individually. The one thing that is left over from this week's new releases, these quickly are the stuff in front are the new releases. The rest of them that are available. The Green Devils, you could only order them previously with the JU52 or the glider, the DFS 230. Yeah, thank you. There's a new sticker pack. Usually Landon would go over each one of these himself, but we're having to fill in because Landon's on vacation.
Yeah, he's on vacation. How dare he?
Yeah. So the new sticker pack is a World War II officer sticker pack. And I'll just hold this up for the camera real quick. I think you get 2 Americans, because we're biased, of course. 2 Americans, a German, French, Russian. I believe I don't think there's a Japanese officer because we're going to wait and do a Pacific sticker pack that would have Japanese officers with it. So it's basically World War II officer stickers. It's a sampler. Mm-hmm. To go with it, we did do a limited number of these French officer kepis. You can see these are 3D printed.
With UV printing on top.
Oh yeah, it's not just an ordinary, it's no ordinary piece. Right. So I think previously it came in the Blitz box only, and the Blitz box sold out. Mm-hmm. And so many people were asking for it, like, okay, we'll release a limited amount of them. And then the sticker is for the uniform.
So these sticker packs, in this pack specifically, it's torso stickers as well as some leg wrap stickers.
Yes, so these guys are all the leg wraps, basically the boots and legs.
So this leg wrap actually has, I think it's a separate pistol, so you can put that pistol on anyone you want.
We're getting fancy. It's like paper dolls to like the 10th degree.
It kind of is. We're really getting heavy into it.
I love the Russian, the sash on the Russian guy.
And that goes over his neck.
It does.
Oh yeah, I guess
it goes over his shoulder. Yeah. Well, that's the way the stickers go. Right. So stickers, if you remember the old decals that Brickmania used to have, the water slide decals. A lot of them have a pretty similar concept, but we actually took it to the next level.
We did.
A lot easier to use. They look great. They cover up existing artwork. They're opaque. They're pretty awesome.
And you can take them off and reapply them to a different torso if you want.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it too many times. They do lose their stick. They're not sticky forever, and you do risk losing a little bit of your artwork. So
sure.
But I would, still for the price that they are compared to like completely printed figures, it's way cheaper.
Right.
So the other new release, the last of the new releases this week, is actually the Sturmovik. So this is a micro brick battle piece. Mm-hmm. It's done at the same scale as the previous. We have a Stuka that came out recently. So the newest edition of micro brick battle comes with air to ground rules. There's no air to air rules yet. The scale's like way up.
Yeah. So these are ground attack aircraft.
Right. So ground attack aircraft. It adds a new dimension completely to the game. The new rules are in the book. The Sturmovik is there. The stats are with the package. You don't have to use the stand if you just wanted a nice little airplane. You have a nice little model.
So it's a cool display model, or you can play with it. Incorporate it into your micro brick battle game.
Right. It doesn't have any printed parts, which actually makes it quite cheaper than some of the micro brick battle elements game pieces that we released lately. So.
Right.
But now you have Russian air power, Russian basic close air support. We eventually will have all the allies. We have Russian. We will eventually have English and American as well. So then you have German. So we'll end up with some Italians and all that stuff in the future. So it's all coming.
Yep.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
So many things on the table. Well, I suppose we should talk about maybe some restocks.
Restocks. So everything on this side over here
from BF109 over to Abrams here. These are all being restocked and will be coming out soon.
Yeah, they're in various stages of completion. So we haven't been letting everybody know about the restocks coming in because we've been wanting, okay, we want some stuff to come out. Is staggered, and then we're kind of realized, oh my gosh, like we're running out of production capacity. So like right now we're like several months in a cycle of production. So if we want to let everybody know that if you're going to wait on get stuff, you might have to wait several months.
Yeah.
So we decided we're just going to let everybody know what's the major kit releases that are in the pipeline right now. So some of these will be out in a week or two. Some of them will be out in 5 weeks from now. So it's a spread. But what you see over here is what's coming out as a restock. And we were actually making them available now. They'll tell you on the date of its expected release, and of course if they're early, we'll send them early.
So I guess I'll just go down the line. We have the M1A2 Abrams, and we have the Staghound.
Staghound, yep.
Which I think we only did 100.
We've done 100. There's 100.
There's
100. Yeah, there's 100. They sold out. I think that might have even sold out again before it was actually released to the public. So
I think so.
So maybe you can find it at one of our retail stores.
And it's a similar story for the Pershing here. These are all sold online. So it is in the restock cycle.
It is in the restock cycle. Just started this week. So 4 to 5 weeks from today, these will be ready. If you ordered one already, they are wrapping those up this week.
Right. So those will be coming to you shortly.
Right. As far as I know, they were packing them up. They're waiting on some printing, and I think once the printing. So I don't have any stickers. I was going to apply the stickers to it. The stickers are still being cut, so I didn't have a chance to grab them. So.
Right.
But yeah, the M26 Pershing is starting a new restock batch this week. So.
Right. Again, the Panzer 38T. It's been a while since I think we've had this on the website.
Right. Well, we've been out of those brown track links for a while. So track links, if you're wondering, we are going to make more track links. We are actually doing a new mold. It's in the production cycle now. Molds don't happen overnight. This is like a very expensive, very large metal object. And
several week process.
Yes, it's in the works. We will eventually be able to have more. And even once we do have the molds made, it's going to take a while till we get all the colors, all the products, because they can only make so many at a time.
Right.
So it's going to take a little bit of a wait. So be patient. But we did find enough brown track links to make one more batch of the Panzer 38T. So,
perfect.
Yeah.
The BF109 model with the yellow nose.
Right.
That's coming out. This is early war model.
Early war model, and the original did sell out before it was released.
Yeah.
So I think there's a few made it online. Yeah.
Yeah. So we restocked it, I think, once since it was originally put up.
This might be it. This might be the restock.
Okay.
So it has not been. I think a few might have made it online, and they're gone like within 24 hours.
Okay. So they go quick.
Yeah.
And then the F-16C. This is a Lockheed Martin licensed product.
It is.
It's been off the website for a while, so it's making its comeback. You get a full loadout this time. You get a stand included in the kit.
Yep.
Custom stickers, all that jazz. It's really decked out.
It's a very nice model. And it's been gone for quite a while, as Cody said. Again, if it sells out, you're not going to see this for a while. We're a couple months out on our production schedule, and there's just no hope for any of this stuff to be restocked, provided we can get the parts.
Right. Yes.
So that's the restocks, all in the pipeline. Check the website for order links, pre-order links. The date that they're released will be listed, so you're not taking a stab in the dark here. So if you want to make sure that you're timing things well, look at it. But you can also check and see how many there are left too. So so we did figure out how to let you see the number of the pre-orders. So
right.
That was a revelation. Updating our website. So the stuff on the left-hand side are actually new releases, still in the pre-order stage.
Right.
So we're missing the hind. Imagine the hind right here. It is actually being taken apart as we film this to check. We're doing test builds, blah blah blah. We actually do extensive rebuilding and rebuilding of our models before they hit the public. Right now, it's in a rebuild stage. It's such a big model. Just pretend there's this giant helicopter here.
It is. It's quite large. Yeah. A large attack helicopter, Russian attack helicopter.
Right. So that's. There's still a few left on the pre-order for that. It should be out in a few weeks. We also have. We'll go down the list. The Bob Semple. There's only a couple left, and we're not going to make more of this. This was sort of like our haha April Fool's joke, but the joke's really on you because it is coming out on April 1st. Right. So there's a couple left. If you don't get the pre-order, there will be a couple shipped to each store. Once those are gone, they're gone. So sorry you missed it. So it is kind of a unique little little tank, but Herculean in reputation, undefeated.
As well as Robert Semple himself.
Yes. No, actually, it's an It's a New Zealand figure.
Gotcha.
So it'll have a 3D printed slouch hat. So not slouch hat, the lemon squeezer hat. So it looks like the kind of Dudley Do-Right, campaign hat, like typical Marine Corps drill sergeant hat. Right. But the New Zealand one is a little bit pointier and taller than most. So
it is.
Yeah, it's very iconic, and it's a national symbol of New Zealand. So we're actually taking some time to making it right. I believe so. I've seen the prototypes look awesome. I wish I had one here.
And that's our first New Zealand soldier.
Yes, it's strictly New Zealand. So we've done Anzacs, we've done generic, but this is actually 100% New Zealand. So it'll be coming with the Bob Semple tank, which is of course is 100% New Zealand too.
Right. Inspired by a postcard, right?
Yeah. So it's a Caterpillar tank underneath.
Perfect.
So you didn't hear that from me. And the next one is
the Fokker Dr1. That's our Hollywood edition. So it's black in color with some white accents. There are quite a few printed parts in there.
You can't see them because they're not printed yet.
Right. Yeah, there'll be some printed propellers, printed pistons on the engine, just the two sticking out of the front of the cowling, and a couple printed elements for the sides of the fuselage, as well as a custom printed figure too. A lot of stickers in there too.
Right, so it's hard to see black on black, but this is a beautiful rendition of the Fokker Dr1 triplane. So
yeah, it's we haven't updated it for 4 years.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Yeah, it was overdue, and it's the new pieces that came out just really.
It really changes a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot more you can do now than you can 40 years ago.
Absolutely.
With designing a model.
So, and the last one over here is the new BTR80. This was the winner of the Hell on Wheels poll. So this is the winner. It wasn't a winner by much, but it was still the winner. So we're going to launch this one first. BTR80, there's a separate video already announcing it. We did a video last week talking about it. It's basically updated to the BTR82A standard, which is the most modern version of this. Diesel drive BTR80. So we have the remote guns on top. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of features. Look at last week's video if you want to see all the features.
Yeah. So there's going to be some printed elements in there too, printed figure.
Printed elements, yeah, all the hatches. It'll be a new figure. The new figure, it's just a tank driver basically.
Right. New camo scheme. So it's a bit of a different model, but you still get a lot of the beauty that you did from the original model.
And it has this cool little play feature where you can drive it around. You steer it with the searchlight in the front.
So it's the same but updated and improved.
Right. So there's a few new elements that made my life like I'm going to change this if I ever get a chance. And I got the chance, so I jumped on it. So that's going.
It's great. It's nice to update things.
So if you blinked, you missed the LCAC preview.
Yes.
LCAC the first wave of orders has already happened. We've closed off the pre-orders for that. At some point in the near future, we will open it up again, probably after that first batch is out. So the first batch gets a chance to get out there in the world. It is a monster kit, 6,800 pieces, more than 6,800 pieces. Biggest Brickmania kit yet.
Yeah.
So, just watch for more information on that. We'll keep people posted on how the first batch is coming together. And we've done some kind of fun, we have some fun footage to share with you in the future about our building process.
Our test building process.
Yes.
I think that about wraps everything up. Do you want to go over the coupon?
Coupon, right. I totally forgot about the coupon. We don't want to miss that.
Saw it.
So we have a couple days left. It's the GHQ's 1-year anniversary sale. Online, you can use the coupon GHQBDAY. That's one word. Put it up on the screen. GHQBDAY gets you 15% off your entire order, and that's through Wednesday night. If you go to the store and mention the coupon, any one of our stores, not just the GHQ, but the Chicago store, the Capitol store in DC, use that coupon, you'll get 20% off. So that's one of the best deals that coupons we've had all year. It's like a Mad Minute again, but it's a whole week long. Right. So visit the stores. If you're not near one of the stores, use it online. GHQBDAY gets you 15% off. That's through Wednesday, March 11th. At midnight it will end, and That's it.
And I would encourage you to stop in some stores because some of these models that are sold out that were in pre-sale might still be available in those stores.
Right. Each store has a different inventory. We do not have stuff that you normally come back to the headquarters to go on the web. So the stores might have stuff from 3-4 months ago.
Right.
And typically they do. They have a bigger selection than we have on our web store. So.
All right. I think that about wraps up our Monday SitRep.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
Everywhere.
Right, everywhere.
Everywhere Brickmania is sold.